Hello, good morning, good evening, good night. Hello, everyone. Hello, coyote. Coyote? I keep seeing. I know I say coyote, but I know that's how I normally would pronounce it. But every time I see the spelling, it threw me off. Like, wait, is it coyote? Hello. Hi. Hey. Okay. Oh, Kevin, hello, Rogan, hello. How you guys doing? Hello, hope you guys doing well. If not, I hope you guys have better days. I will have better days. I hope so. It'll be like end of the year soon. Yeah. Alright, I had a okay dinner. It was like leftover stuff with like the brisket shit, but like it was mostly fat, and I didn't want to eat like off the fat, but not gonna lie, I can't eat a lot of the fat because I feel like if I don't eat some of it, I'm not gonna be full. So yeah, I have water though. I don't have tea this time, so hopefully I'm okay with just water. Voice acting is hard, but I'm not professional, but I'll do my best. I'm doing good. Wow. Also, I had been sleeping a lot today. I think I was very sleep deprived the day before, and the problem, it's fine. It's just I had 2 nightmares today. The fast usually is the flavor. Yeah, it's always also it's the what the flavor is. Yeah, that's true. It wasn't so bad. I didn't eat all of it. I just tried because it mostly was fat. So it was, and I ate amount where I was okay with, and then like whatever left, I like nah, okay, I'm done. And I got some sleep. Problem with me and sleep though, if I dream, it's funny because Yumeko, dream girl. But anyway, the funny thing with me and sleeping is that when I dream, I tend to not feel well rested, especially when I'm like very like immersed in my dream. Sorry about that nightmare. What are they about in my eyes? Oh yeah, I was gonna bring it up. Yeah. I'm gonna share it. First one, both were like murder scenarios. So they're kind of very freaky. The first one was like there was this woman that was taken against her will to be like kind of like a slave and shit, and I wasn't like in any point of view. I was kind of like watching her and like getting her revenge to like get out of that situation. Like she was a slave for like this family and shit, and then she just like kind of murdered everyone. But then suddenly, randomly, I would end up getting into the POV of one of her victims. I'm like, what the fuck? Why am I in this? Why? I didn't do anything. Like if I was in this POV, I'm like third person, not third person. It was like when you watch a movie, you're not in their perspective. It's just kind of watching them do shit. It's kind of like that. I forgot what you call it. And then like when I had to I was pleading like, please don't murder me, please, I didn't do anything. What's funny is that the person she murdered was just pretty much like I think if I remember correctly, my own dream, I tend to have a good job of remembering my dreams, by the way, because I'm so immersed in shit, and I tend to remember them if I just sit there and just kind of think. Anyway, I think she was like a fellow slave or whatever shit that just did what she was told as well. So I don't know why she decided to go on murder's rampage, kill every single person, but she did. And then after she killed the person I was in the POV of, she and I just ended up going back to not being anyone's POV and just watch her just murder everyone. And I woke up, I'm like, okay, great. I don't know why I had that dream. I'm like, okay, that didn't help because I was still tired because I was so immersed in that dream. And these murder like dreams, I tend to not sleep too well out of all of them. It's not happy. I was excitable and I was like, stressing out, so I was too tired. And then after I ate like a meal, I just fell asleep again. And I didn't think, I'll dream another thing. And then it became another murder thing. And I think this one, let me try to remember. This one's weird. This one's less information going on. I'm in my own perspective. Hello. And then I was like, I'll talk about my dreams. This is my second dream, nightmare, technically. So then I was in this, not family, this is like a store. And like, I was an employee of this store, and we were supposed to do certain things a certain way. And it was so like tedious. It was so bad. Like, it was so like, to the freaking tiniest detail that no one would give a fuck about. That I was like, you know what? Fuck this. I'm gonna leave. But apparently they won't let me leave. And like, the person who was in charge, like the manager or whatever shit, become a murderer. You know, like, no, you gotta do it my way. And then it was like one by one of my other coworkers that were dying. But then like randomly we jumped to like a family home. Like I guess it's like a family home restaurant. I'm not sure what's going on. And then you could see like the horrors of this family. I guess like they're all like some kind of like crazy, they're doing weird shit and murdering shit, like all of them, even like a little tiny child. I'm like, what is going on? I don't know. I woke up from that. That took me a little bit longer to figure out because that was like it doesn't make any sense, right? So it's harder for me to remember if it makes no goddamn sense. I don't know. I'm not sure why today I get all these 2 nightmares. I don't know. Maybe I was in preparation of playing this fucking horror game, and tomorrow. I'm okay though. I'm okay. But, you know, I was a little more well rested after that. But although I did nap again because it was just, you know, again, I get too immersed and I get, I just wake up and like, you know, like tired. Dreams are weird. Yeah, dreams are weird. I used to get these murder dreams because I watch like too many murder documentaries, but I haven't really watched any of that. I mean, although the closest thing is to that is just playing these horror games, but I haven't, you know, got these nightmares until recently, so it was weird. I haven't gotten that many dreams. I usually dream a lot, though. I usually dream a lot, especially, you know, if I was reading something weird or whatever. I don't think I was reading anything weird or watching anything weird. I'm not sure why. Whatever. It doesn't help that when I woke up, it was like fucking Christmas movies was playing in the background, so maybe that's why there's a family thing going on. I'm not sure. Well, I'm glad you're alright. Yeah, I'm alright. Don't worry. I'm okay. Did something weird happen in real life? Wait. No, I don't think so. I don't think. It's just that it was playing like a Christmassy movie I did not know about, and then I think it might have triggered me like while I was sleeping, so like it might have made me think of a family inside my dream. Maybe that's why, but that's really it. That's really it. Hold on, let's see. When the son of the Hare Shigima was... Oh, let's just begin with this fucking game. Not dreams. Shh. No, I didn't expect that. Was kidnapped. A botched investigation by the police resulted in the child's murder. 1 year later, Hare has hired a private investigator to help resolve the unsolved case. Late at night, while speaking to the detective at her home, something strange suddenly appears. You mean the curse stone, right? Oh god, Jesus, damn it. Oh, do it again. Did I not say properly? I feel like I did this before. That's why I'm not doing it. I'm sorry. Oh, I could. Sorry. Skull. I'm gonna butcher your name. I'm so sorry. Skullboloff? I have no idea what's happening. Well, I was talking about my dream. I'm not sure when you come in. This is also the part of paranormal site back with me. Ah, fucking hell. I feel like I did this before. Maybe I didn't save right. I'm gonna might speed run this, but oh god, Jesus, we need to do that. God damn it! Why didn't I save properly? I'm pretty sure I did. Didn't I not save? God damn it! I'm gonna speed through this. Blah, 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 blah. He is wearing something weird. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I don't know how you'd be a detective and you could just like that. Not saying you can't. You totally can. Oh, I forgot I need to use I'm using my keyboard. Although this kid could do a refresher. But I don't know about all this. This is a cute little sticker. This is very cute. So, like, this... I know for sure that the sticker was, like, left around randomly by an artist. Yeah, I know what it is. I don't need to look at it. And the little boy, when he found it, he just took a... He just, like... I swear. I'm scared that something will pop up out of nowhere. Like, up the ceiling or whatever shit. she didn't really care about a lot of these things, except a few things, like this sticker. And of course she listened to this clock, because that's all you could hear. Table that she didn't give a fuck about. This is like a fax machine that she can't fax to. The phone that I like, just because I like that kind of phones, because I'm weird. I think that's it. I think that's all. I totally redo all of this, but like I feel like it'll make the last stream kind of useless. I think that's it. I think that's all. I don't know why that is. That on the floor? It feels weird as that's on the floor. I feel like that's easy knocked over, but I guess it's fine. Just asking because sometimes the real stuff can influence streams. That's true, and I think that was the only thing I got influenced. I really look forward to the stream, and I always like listening to you. Yumeko. Thank you so much. I do my best for voice acting. I'm not the best. I do my best. Should I speed through this? I'm probably gonna speed it. I'm sorry. If you guys want to know, so her son died, and he has a fucking he talked a lot. So he has a clue who might have done it, and he thinks, yeah, that's my stone. So he's aware of this cursed stone, even though he didn't believe it at first. I would be careful not to speak too much, because I don't know where I stop. I don't think you quite understand. Oh. This isn't about the evidence, and it isn't about belief. It's more than that. I know it's real. The way she looks, just fucking, she could jump scare me by herself. That's all. That's all she had to do. Just like this lifeless eyes, and again, maybe they did it because like she just lost, a part of herself when her son died. That's fine. I get it. It's just freak me out when I see her eyes like that. I just like listening to you, Peter. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Well, unless you don't want kisses, never mind. The moment the curse appeared, I knew everything before it even said a word. It was already there in my head, as clear as day. You just knew, huh? It was etching. Oh, well, fucking hell. That's the problem. I don't read, and then I continue reading. It was etching onto my soul, along with the curse echoes, resentful memories. Oh yeah, I read that already. Please, I'm not gonna read those again. So I can feel it, what it was like. Dying like they did hundreds of years ago. Wretched flame, withering in pain as my flesh blackens and my blood boils. Yeah, because like, was it clapper? It was just burst into flames. Was it the story? I know what the story was. I don't feel like rereading it. Oh, I do want that. She has the crazy eyes. Yeah, she does. Yeah. Not trying to be sad, but just like listening to your voice. Oh, thank you so much. No, you can like my voice. It's fine. And no simping. I mean, I'm prone to simping as well, so it's not a big deal if you do simp. I can feel it. All the agony, all the rage. It fills me with bloodlust. Honestly, if she already wants blood anyway, she wants the blood of the person who murdered her son. So that makes sense. I think I need to kill someone. Anyone would do, just as long as they carrying fire. Her curse is a lot harder. As I said before, I think yeah, the Shogo from the first gameplay of this game, he is easily killed because he just grabbed a fucking lighter and just kept it in his pocket, which is my fault. I didn't know that you had to eat it. I don't know. It took me a long time. You're not fair. Yeah, and it's fine. I mean, what's the problem with simping? I simp all the time. I don't care. Call me a simp. Because I don't simp everyone. That's not what I am. I simp certain people. I see. That could be a problem. You think so? From what I know of you, I was sure you'd see it as an opportunity. The stronger the desire to resurrect someone, the stronger the urge to kill. That's how it seems to me anyway. Yeah. I think out of everyone, she had probably the strongest desire, right? The Shogo only cared about this girl that he had a crush on. I think his crush might be the least. It might be the least compared to everyone else because Even the girl that he's crushing on has a more desire because she wants to resurrect her dog. You know she died. And then there's that guy with the legs. I do not know who he wants to resurrect. But clearly he wants to do shit. But I don't know what it is. I can't count him. The schoolgirl, kind of a little bit. She knows her friend, but it didn't seem like she was close to her friend. Yeah, but I think she has a stronger urge than Shogo. The only reason she hadn't killed because, like, her psychic friend didn't allow it. So it might. I feel like she definitely this mom here definitely have the biggest desire to resurrect someone. I think the only reason I didn't bring up Tetsuo because I don't think he has anyone to bring back to life. Not gonna lie, not to be mean to him. He looks like he has grew and aged and went through a lot. And anyone he wants to resurrect, he already understand that it's no point. Because, you know, they live a good life, or even if it's a tragic life, this is how life is. I think he accepted how, you know, death is, you know. So I think he wouldn't kill. I'm hoping that when I go back to playing him, I'll try my best to not kill. Unless the stupid game was like, no, you gotta kill. Okay, fine. Oh, no, that's bad. Revenge for the son. Okay, anyone will do, though. No. Right? I mean, the fact that she'd say that to him, I mean, how why not just kill this private detective? What's stopping her? You know? The only problem is if she did that, then she had to hire someone else to figure out who murdered her son. Because I'm pretty sure if she wants to kill anyone, murdering the son's killer probably be the first person to go, right? Sometimes dead is better. Yeah, sometimes it's just how it is. You know, when you read like the monkey's paw, you know, sometimes it's just how it is. It's just, you know, bringing back them alive. You don't know how they could come to be. You know, like what if they come back as a zombie? Would that be a good idea? It's gonna change a lot of things. Ninja, what? Wait, loaf raid. Is that your own hashtag? No, wait, no, you do stream, huh? Hello, Ninja, meatloaf. Hello. I think I didn't save properly, so I'm just going through like bits of what we did last time. Good grief! Talk about a spanner. I say that word. I've never seen that word in my life. Spanner in the works. I say we take stock of it for a moment, reminds ourselves where we come from and where we're going. That might be a good idea. I'm not going to read a lot of the things that we already read through. But I guess this is fine. I'll do a little refresher. But I won't, like, when they bring up some new files, I'm not going to read them because I read too much of those and a lot of them are long. I do. Hello! It's like the movie Pet Cemetery. It's funny, I've never seen that movie. You think I would have? I should have. That's what you hired me for, ma'am. To look into your son's kidnapping last year. Kidnapping and murder. He wasn't just kidnapped, by the way. To uncover the truth behind the abduction and murder of Shuichi Shigema. Oh, yes, I remember. They never did find the one who did it. That's what I'm here about today. In fact, kind of you to let me drop by so late, by the way. I mean, what she's gonna do? She's all alone, so it's like, you're gonna be dropping by, you're gonna be giving information for her son anyway, so she's all alone and her son's not around, her dad's not around, so whatever. I don't watch too many horror movies, I just get annoyed usually. Really? You get annoyed with them, or you just don't watch them? I mean, I guess you get annoyed with them if the characters are really annoying, then yeah, I get that. I get that, definitely. Thank you so much. Hello, Frankie, hello! Hello, you came from Ninja... I'm about to say midnight, what the fuck? Ninja Meatloaf. I mean, granted, in my defense, Midnights tend to be the one who raided me a lot, so it'd be funny if, yeah, it makes sense for me to say Midnight. Yeah, horror movie with characters don't usually use common sense. Yeah, I know it's harder, but I wish they try to do that with their characters, because then I would not be so annoyed, right? I think I watched The Boogeyman, and I found a lot of bits of, like, problems with it. I'm like, I get it, but then again, it's a... I like, when I do my own stories, I'm not saying my stories are perfect, by the way. When I do my own stories for my manga, I tend to, like, go back and, like, check if there's anything that does not make sense, you know? Because I don't like having, like, a giant loophole that that was going to be, like, you know, annoying later on. And I'm not saying it's perfect, you know, but like, you know, you try to fix those little tiny problems so that it's not quite, you know, it doesn't ruin the story. When you let too many problems come up, it just ruins the story all overall. Like, you might as well not even bother, because it just feels like you didn't put too much effort into it, you know. It takes a lot more work, but, you know, it makes the piece better, in my opinion. So if you know, you're gonna have like the Boogeyman. I'm sorry, I'm gonna spoil if you guys want to watch that movie. You watch the Boogeyman, and like you have this character have a fucking like cell phone. Then why didn't she use a cell phone immediately? Why did she just only use a cell phone like after she got into the dark house? It makes no sense, right? And if the house has no like electricity, then the little daughter, the youngest daughter, wouldn't have a fucking like a way to light up the Christmas lights. You know, you're the one who decided like, hey, this thing is scared of light. Then give them, and you're gonna give them the phone or give them an ability to fight. Then you're gonna have to make it make sense. Okay, I'm sorry, you're gonna have to make it make sense. Funny, it's Christmas lights, and now it's very fitting because it's near Christmas. It really makes it harder if you make your character smarter, but it helps the fucking story. And I think that's why I tolerate Get Out a bit more. I think that was called Get Out, right? I wasn't like distracted by any like some stupidity that if it happens, you know, it makes sense, you know, like to me to make it so that I don't hate the character, right? I need to cheer for this character, all right? If you have an MC and they're dumb as a fucking doorknob, why would I want to cheer for them? It's like I'm gonna watch Twilight. I like, this fucking character is so stupid. Free me from this pain. And Twilight's not even this horror movie. I just didn't like the main character. I'm sorry. She is my least favorite character next to Jacob. Jacob's probably the worst. You know, if Jacob's not there, then definitely her. I'm sorry. She's just so stupid. Sorry. Hello, Grandma. Hello. Hello, I'm doing well. I had 2 nightmares, although you could go back the VOD to listen to me go off. I want to try to continue this. I wonder if I get farther if I keep lollygagging in middle of this gameplay. Maybe that AT&T and the service was awful. That was a flashlight. Flashlight had nothing to do with the fucking cell phone service. If it does, that's a very terrible phone. I'm about to say. Oh, I know a good horror movie. Talking of the Deborah Logan. I didn't hear that before. Oh, I took a look at that one. Let me write that down. I may not get to it. I like to watch scary movies. So, oops, that's my Altoids. I'll probably put one in my mouth. No, maybe I won't. That will affect me talking. The Taking? Okay. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna write very quickly. Honestly, I don't write so fast. I'm very slow because I care so much how my fucking handwriting looks. It's about a mom who seems to be going through dementia, but it turns out it's much deeper. Oh my god. That's interesting. Thank you so much. There's also a lot of good movies that I watched with my Oshi as well. It was really good. Like, one of them was Under the Skin. That was pretty interesting. I really like that one. It's not so much as horror. I think it's psychological. I think, yeah, that was really good. Psychological horror tend to be better because like the people are not that dumb usually. They, you know, they're not like worried about like something that actually will kill you. It's more psychological. So it's a kind of slow burner-ish. But I like them. They tend to stick in my brain a lot. Okay. I don't know if it's considered bad or not. I really like the Krampus movie. I mean, like, it's fine if it's bad. Like, if it's a bad movie, it could be funny, you know? That's fine, you know? It's just like, you know, like... It's just like, you know, if you're trying to scare and shit, I would try to encourage the writers of the movie to try to, like, go back and, like, catch anything that would not make sense. Try to make it so that I can immerse myself, and I'm not gonna hate the main character. The Krampus myth. Ooh. It was kind of like a found footage style of storytelling. Oh, yay! The found footage is very interesting. I like those. He's like, Santa. Oh my god. Okay, I'll try to like go back to reading this. I've been turning over every last stone, and I come up with a grand total of 1 lead. So you said. As far as the police are concerned, fuck me. It's a cold case, but I managed to make some headway. I remember. You were just about to tell me. Yeah, and we're gonna talk about it. Okay, I already read all of this, but I guess a little refresher won't hurt. You know, we still need to figure out exactly what you want me to do. Tell you what. Why don't I tell you what I've found, and then we make a decision? All right. That's some parts that he wants me to not talk about. Whoops! God damn it! Click on him, or click on look at. I suppose there's not much point going over the kidnapping itself. No, I'm very familiar. Then I'll leave that for the files to cover and just cover a few things about the case. Yeah, I'm not reading that again. The police traced the culprit's calls back to, let's see here, northern Oyoko River, here in Shimida City. That's quite a wide area. That's right. Oh, there's some light in her fucking eyes, so I was freaked out by her. Is she the client? Yeah, she's a client. She's a client that he's working for, that hired him to find out the killer of her own son. The problem is, though, she has a curse stone now, and now she's more tempted than ever to kind of, like, just murder people and bring back her son, obviously. But last time we left, I think there was hinting that someone they know might have captured her son. Obviously, a mixture of revenge and money. In the end, they never managed to nail down exactly where the calls were coming from. But it was almost certainly the same location that Shuichi was being held captive. Since Shuichi's voice could be heard during the killer's calls. The sad part about that is that I have seen, like, hostage situations in documentaries, not in real life, where, like, they record the person alive and then they actually are dead. It's very dark, very upsetting, but, you know, I'm not saying, like, oh, that means he is alive for sure. It's just that there is a little bit of hope that he might be alive. But this last year, you know, so, you know, obviously he's already dead. But, like, you know, if he was, you know, if we didn't find his body or whatever, then chances are he is already dead, even with you consider, like, oh, the voice in the background, because you never know, you know. The hostage situations don't tend to last long. Northern Oyoko River is quite a distance from Shuichi's normal school commute. Factoring that he was seen at school but went missing before he arrived at his house. It's likely that he was abducted by car on his route home. Maybe, but... Exactly. Shuichi was a clever boy. I'll say, yeah, they're so rich. I'm wondering why they didn't decide, like, have, like, someone to watch over and to walk back from school. I know, like, in Japan, like, it's very safe, so it's fine. But, I don't know. I think because he's rich, and I don't know. I feel like they would have known, like, some, like, you know, like, criminal would be having a vendetta against the police force, you know, because both her husband and father works in the police department. I don't know why they never considered that. Maybe I don't know. I guess maybe they don't never consider. It's fine, whatever. I'm just thinking out loud. Exactly, Shuichi was a clever boy. He never would have gotten into a car with a stranger. That's right. I was very firm about that. I know that he understood too. He even saw him warning the other children. It's impossible that they forced him into the car. The only issue there wasn't any witnesses to the kidnapping. You can't bundle someone into a car with that many students around and not be noticed. But nobody came forward to say they saw any anything suspicious. Blah, blah, blah. So did they target him at some point or other time, or somewhere away from his usual route? Both of these seem a little far-fetched. Which raises the question, how did the kidnapper pull it off? The police never managed to find an answer. In the end, back to her fucking, like, dead eyes, they decide that the kidnapper must have gotten no lucky. Well, why not turn the problem on its head? The kidnapper managed to convince Shuichi to get into the car, but how? The only thing that makes sense to me is if they were somebody that they would have a reason to trust. A teacher, perhaps, or a relative, or somebody else that he knew. But all the adults Shuichi knew had alibis. The police checked them all thoroughly. They did, huh? No one throws their numbers at a problem like the cops. But what if it wasn't someone he knew? Or rather, what if the culprit disguised himself as a police officer? That would explain why he didn't find them suspicious. The Shikima family has close ties with the police, after all. He would have had a reason to trust them. You might be right. But surely, that couldn't have. Well, there's a problem with the theory. You'll be surprised how many police officers stand out. That's sort of the point, after all. They're meant to be visible deterrent against crime. I don't know who it could be. But here's another interesting little bit of trivia I happen to know. When you ask people to imagine someone suspicious, nobody pictures women or children. Yeah, there is a stereotype bias kind of shit. Even kids who've been warned about stranger danger often subconsciously expect that danger to look like an adult man. Besides, Shuichi was the sort of boy who wanted to be a police officer when he grew up. He must have had a strong sense of right and wrong. That's right. Wait, surely you can't mean... Now you're getting it. If, say, a young woman approached Shuichi asking for help, what would he have done? That just triggered, like, a memory I already brought it up, like, in the last stream. Well, Ted Bundy, that's his tactic. To be, like, vulnerable and helpless, you know, need help and shit. If someone, said they were lost or asking for directions, would he have gone into a car? He might have. My husband always told him that a man had a duty to watch out for women and children. You could certainly argue that kind of attitude is outdated nowadays. But if Shuichi believed it, then we might have something here. Then you think the culprit was a young woman? But it was a man's voice on the phone. Accomplice. She might have been an accomplice, or maybe she didn't even realize she was being used. If anything, that would explain why she hasn't come forward. She herself might not realize she had anything to do with the case. I don't think it's anyone we know. I don't think. So the question is, does anybody see Shuichi speaking with a young woman on the day of his disappearance? See, what I said about people's biases, that goes for witness too. And I figured that maybe if I start asking new questions, I might get some new answers. So I spent my day asking around Shuichi's school route, seeing if anyone had seen something. All right. I mean, there's not really a spoiler, because I already went through it. It was discovered that it could have been the teacher. There was a teacher who we saw earlier from the high schooler Yako's gameplay. He said he saw that one problematic student was seen with him, with Shuichi, and one man thought he had. Do you mean he saw it happen? Well, I can't say that for sure yet. It turned out he wanted something from me, so he asked if we could talk in private. But I don't know if he's dead already in this scenario. Several hours earlier. You said you were talking to them earlier? That earlier? Oh my god. Alright. This should do. God damn it. I'm gonna I wish it was. I know like there's gonna be a lot of males, but like when there's like a bunch of males at the same time, my throat is gonna die. Hello, wow. Oh well, thank you for coming. Hi. Okay. There's no one around. We can speak in confidence. I cannot speak in confidence. Excuse me. What was your name again? I forgot what voice I gave him. I think I gave him like a southern accent, but I think that would throw me off. I don't know. Maybe I'll make him a little high pitch. Jonoichi. I'm sorry I'm very flip-floppy because I don't remember what voice I gave to these people. Got it. Well, Jonoichi, I'm all ears. Just so we're on the same page. You're a private detective investigating Shuichi Shigemu's kidnapping. Do I have that right? Of course. What else do I look like? I mean, you look like a cowboy, but whatever, go on. How should I know what a private detective looks like? Oh, forget it. I mean, like, okay, I get certain imagery, but it doesn't look like him, but whatever. Look, I'll tell you straight. My life is in danger. I need your help. You'll excuse me if that caught me a little off guard. Let me ask you straight. Why do they all keep saying straight? Who's trying to kill you? A student called Michio Shiraishi. Interesting. Gogo, eh? Sounds like you've been naughty. There's nothing like that. That girl, she's a murderer. I'm the only one who knows, but I saw what she did. Michio Shiraishi, I saw her kidnap Shuichi Shigema. Come again. I saw her talk to him on the street and led him away. I didn't think much of it at the time, but then he went missing. She murdered him. I'm sure of it. Or at least she got something to do with it. That's what you're here for, isn't it? Then you can't let her get to me. If that's true, you've been shitting. You've been sitting on some valuable information. Shitting works, actually. Why didn't you tell anybody? Well, you see, if you can't explain that, I don't have any reason to believe you. I couldn't. She told me she'd kill me if I spoke a word. You're telling me a schoolgirl had you scared for your life? I mean, it looks very freaky from this point of view. Although, what difference would it make for him to tell him now? To say all this shit now? Like, what's the difference? It's still the same, right? Isn't it? Or he's just hoping, like, oh, she forgot. So you've been sitting on that all this time, and you think she's coming for you now that you spilled the beans? Yes, that's it exactly. I'm begging you, don't let her get me. Arrest her, I'm telling you, she's a demon. Well, you seem to believe what you're saying, but it just doesn't add up. How could a schoolgirl have a fully grown man so terrified? You don't know what she can do. She'll curse me. Curse you? I forgot how the face mixed. Oh my god. I don't know how. I forgot. I think I laughed last time, but I don't know how I did the voice. She is shitting valuable information. Yeah, she is. I'm sorry, but you're losing me here. I don't know. The person who made these faces. It's true. Her house is. Forget it. Why do I even bother? Honestly, it's too late. You should probably, even if you decide like I changed my mind, it doesn't matter because technically you told him. So would you still like, I don't know, wouldn't you just kind of like hang out in the police station somewhere safer or something? I guess because he's talking to a private investigator, maybe she doesn't know. It's not like the same as a policeman, right? You seem dubious enough to believe me, but I should have known you'd never understand. Enough. I'll find someone else to help me. So I guess he was alive hours ago, at least. Hey! And that's the long and short of it. That's not short at all, but alright. I can hardly believe it. At the time, I thought his mention of curses was just crazy talk. But I'm starting to see that there might have been more to it. Then, if we can just find that girl. Curse or no curse, if she was with Shuichi on the day of the kidnapping, then there's a good chance she knows something. On top of that, I did some digging on the man I spoke to. His full name is Kohei Junoichi. He's a teacher at the Kumagata High School here in Sumida. A teacher? Then this schoolgirl is one of his students. I think that's very likely. Oh, she's like pissed off like that. Son of a bitch. At last, we've gotten the lead. Hopefully, it'll be the breakthrough we're looking for. That's it. Okay. Okay, he already said that. Okay, so this shit. The Rite of Resurrection, huh? I read about that in the occult magazines the other day. Apparently, some old books showed up recently with all the gory details. And they say that the rite can be found somewhere in Honjo. I remember the first time you told me about that. It felt like I honestly want her to talk more, just to give me my throat a break. Like my prayers had been heard. Like I had hope, real hope, for the first time. Ever since that awful day, I've wondered. What if I hadn't sent him to school? What if I had just paid the ransom? Not a day goes by when I don't think that if I'd done something differently, Shuichi would still be alive. You can't blame yourself, ma'am. It was the culprit's fault, not yours. That's true. You know, like it'll be like if it's not this child, it'll be someone else. It's just a wrong, like whether the wrong place, wrong time, and stuff like that. But you know, at the same time, like, you know what he's doing, just going to school and shit. This girl just wants to murder, okay, or wants to do something and mess around, like not mess, like I don't know. You know what I mean? Like people have their motives. They're gonna do it in some shape or form. It just happened to be your child because they're just, you know, it was the timing. Though I know that won't help any. Grief is funny like that. I'm guessing that's why you're after the right. Guess I didn't need to ask. It's art written all over your face. I can tell how much he meant to you. But, and this is a big but. Ayo, just kidding. If this right is the real deal, using it will mean killing someone and stealing their soul. Oh, she's already there. She's like, yeah, I would do that. Is that a problem? If it comes to that, I'm afraid I'll have to stop you. Oh, they're butting heads. Oh, so the one's all hunky dory. So maybe when I died, like when I was at that, not I died. When the Shogo died at that lake, he was probably trying to do something when he was staying right behind her. So he was. I'm not sure he was helping, but he probably wouldn't allow it, right? Right? I assume. I thought he was a traitor. Oh, that's a shame. A shame, huh? That's all. Honestly, now I feel like now she's planning to like shoo him away and to try to do the murder in private without him knowing. But a big butt. Yeah, that's right, a big chunk of butt. I thought if I'm going to be competing with other curse bearers, then your detective skills might come in useful. I was supposed to say handy, which still works. You realize you're talking about ending someone's life, right? Don't you see an issue with that? Unless you could somehow, like, persuade him. I think any parent in my position would happily kill for a chance like this. That's so, is it? Dear, oh dear, what have I gotten myself into? Yeah, he's a good guy. Maybe. Making an innuendo while talking about child murder. Never change you. I'm sorry! It just popped up. I'm sorry. If it makes you uncomfortable, then you won't have to get any blood on your hands yourself. I don't need you to kill the other curse bearers. I only need you to find them. Or plant, like, fire lighters in their pocket. I won't be party to murder, ma'am. Not even for a client. What a shame. Ah! I get options! Ah! What should I do? Can I save? Just so I don't have to redo this part. Okay, so... How do I pay you? How much can I give you to change your mind? Sorry, ma'am, but not everyone has a price. I've got my policies, and I stick to them. Imagine if like, hey, I got this fucking sticker with a bird sticker that you find so cute. Like, okay, I'm all in. if that's all it takes, that'd be a little hard, but like once I get them, it'd be fucking easy peasy. I see. I didn't realize you were so stubborn. Let me say though, it's not like I don't get what you're going through. No, you don't. No, you don't understand. You don't understand. Hear my pride and joy. I'm sorry. No, I would rather my child rest in peace because I won't have to pay taxes. I'm scared they'll come back as a zombie. I don't really want that either. Also, I don't think the child will be happy knowing that you murdered a bunch of people just to bring them back. That's also very dark. As long as you're not killing anyone with your own hands, maybe I can help you out. What? What? What was this 180? What? We skipped something? What the fuck? What? Nani? Would you murder for a Scooby Snack? Not for me. I'm a cat, damn it. What do you have in mind? Well, how about stealing someone else's cursed stone after they're filled it with soul dregs? Oh, I guess we could do that. If that was all you were after, then I could lend you my service guilt-free. If the other curse bearers want to kill each other, that's their business. I'm not trying to be a hero here. I guess there's no guarantee a stolen curse stone will work, but we can worry about that later. Well then, I suppose we have a deal. Although, what if I stole a curse stone using my curse? Would you disapprove? That would void our contract, ma'am. Just warning you now. My. He says it's still saying on that one. Okay. I guess we could just keep talking about my curse. This part that we haven't talked about, so this is new shit. And that Scooby Snack shot. That's it. Is that really? Is it good? I saw there's Scooby Snack like what's it called like graham crackers. They look like shaped like dog treats. I'm not sure. I think they taste good because it's just graham crackers. But it's kind of weird like to feel like you're eating dog treats. You know? Is that a thing? How do it taste? I assume if it's based on like the Scooby Snack I'm thinking of, then I assume it tastes like like honey graham crackers. You know? Before we go any further, why don't you tell me about the curse of yours? I guess it makes sense for me to tell him, because he probably like worried, like, you better not fucking kill me. Although, do I lie to him? Can you imagine if I lied to him, just in case, like, like, I could just kill him at the very end? I don't know. He should be worried about his own life right now, too. The haunting clappers, was it? That's one of the 7 mysteries of Honjo, if I remember correctly. That's right. The original story did happen somewhere near here, I think. I'm sure I remember hearing that. In that case, my money would be on all the curse bearers being somewhere in Honjo. Our first move should be to narrow them down. Some of them are bound to try and come for you first. We need to be ready. The curses make their bearers more willing to kill, so an attack could come from anywhere. That sounds sensible. I like how they were talking about the investigation, but now they moved on to like murdering people, or not murdering, but they were planning to get like some of the curse stones and shit, which is like I thought we were going after like that schoolgirl, because like since that's like a lead. And if I remember correctly, your haunting clappers can set people on fire. but only if they have a naked flame or a lighter on their person. Is that right? That's right. Which is very inconvenient. In olden times, wound clappers were used to warn people of the fire. I'm guessing it punishes those who don't heed the warning. I think it's also punishing people who are just messing around and not, I don't know, lying. I don't know. I don't know why. I feel like the clapper one, like there was another like a thing was like they said like in the folklore that there was another set of clappers that were being sounded, you know, and it felt like, you know, like there was no fire. They're just clapping noises, and then like I don't know, it's kind of like I was expecting it to be like the boy who cried wolf kind of thing, but maybe I'm wrong. Smokers beware! Yeah, smokers beware. Because they're the ones with the lighters on them, for sure. I don't know anyone who has, like, matches on them. I guess if you have matches, if you're a camper, maybe, probably. Or someone who's, like, cooking a grill and shit. But more likely than not, it's the smokers. If you see anyone with a cigarette, bam, they're done. It seems like a good curse to have. It's simple and straightforward enough to use. All the smokers, you guys are going to have to start stopping cold turkey when she's around. So there's no smoking in the area. Imagine it just burst your face. Ah! Although it's hard to say how it stacks up without knowing what else is on the table. You really think it's that good? The target can't do much to throw it off. And it has a nice long activation window. I mean, yeah, I guess, but at the same time, you know, it's not quite obvious. You know, unless someone's smoking, you can't tell if they have a lighter or not. Time to vape. Does that count? Does vaping like the thing the vape? What do you call it? The device that you use to vape with. I don't know what you call it. I forgot what you call it. Does it like has a thing to make fire? Like I feel like it's anything that could possibly make fire. You know what I mean? Like that's like a lighter. Like, is there a mini lighter inside? No. Oh really? Huh. Yeah, I mean then again, if you're gonna smoke, it's better for you to not smoke cigarettes and go to vape. No fire. Ah, okay. Like I don't curse vaping, but like if you're gonna smoke, vapor is better than cigarettes. It's big that it works on lighters too. Just slip one into your target's pocket. Yeah, but like how are you gonna do that? You know what I mean? People are gonna be like, "What the fuck you doing?" You know? You know what I mean? They're gonna be like, "Huh." I mean, the only way you could maybe catch a bunch of people who are innocent who don't smoke. You're like, "Here, have a lighter for as a gift." But I don't know. For me, I don't even want a lighter, you know? Like, I don't know how to use those things. If I ever were to, like, try to use those lighters, I'd scream because, like, I'm not expecting a little fire, even though that's the whole point of the lighters. It's used electricity to heat a coil that evaporates the vape juice. Ah, okay. I was wondering, like if it has a little mini fire inside or something. Okay, that makes sense. The people who vape are if it will avoid death for a little bit. Let's say that condition were already fulfilled before they even know you're there. You wouldn't even know what hit them. They wouldn't even know what hit them. Okay, yeah, you have to be like just want to pickpocket people, just quickly and then pop one in there. And the problem is if you pop like like lighters in there, once they light on fire, I'm pretty sure that goes on fire too. So you're gonna have to constantly buy all these lighters just to, like drop into people's fucking pockets. Get to those cheap ones, I guess. Can you just light what's it called? I try to read zip. I'm sorry, like Zippo, and throw it at them. It's quite obvious that you did it though. The problem is you try to do it in a way where like people don't know what you're doing or whatever shit. I'm not sure, like, because she needs to get their soul with the stone. So, like, they have to die, I assume, from the stone. I don't think you could just throw something at them and then, like, get them all catch on fire. I don't know. So it was a pure metal part from the wick. Oh. I'm not sure how this works. I feel like it has to be a device. They think they want a device that catch on fire. I don't think it's just by itself. And you have to, and the curse lights them on fire anyway, so they just have to have something that could make fire on them, and then you just... I think that's what the curse does. Curse use that to lit them on fire, you know? Maybe. I won't have to actually use it. I could just tell someone I could, and they have to do what I said. The rest could work, although without any proof, it'll come down to how convincing you can be. If only you could use the curse, then back out at the last second. At the last second? What an interesting idea. I have a lighter right here. We could try it out now. That's an interesting proposition. But maybe not. I'm not quite crazy enough to make myself a guinea pig. Oh, I see. You're an odd one, ma'am. If you don't mind me saying, and I don't think it's just the curse. You flatterer. This conversation, I'm not sure what's going. As for what we do next, first of all, I think you should stay indoors. Try not to do anything spontaneous or outside of your normal routine. Right then, have you decided what you want me working on? Help me with the right. Investigate the kidnapping. It makes sense for her to go after the kidnapping, right? Because I mean, like, bring her son back. It doesn't matter. I feel like she still wants that revenge eventually, right? I don't know. In my opinion, I care more about the... I mean, that's just me, though. That's the kidnapping? Finally, I have a lead. I need to know what happened to my son. Your wish is my command, ma'am. I'll focus all my efforts on looking into the kidnapping. Although, something just occurred to me. Oh god, she could change her mind. You can't investigate the matter at night, can you? At least until the sun rises. Could you search for the other curse bearers? Oh, she's trying to get 2 for 1. Alright. I see how it is. Well, I'd be happy to help. Odds are good with the other curse bearers are also working by night. Anyone they kill under the cover of darkness won't be discovered until sunrise. Fucking hell. I bet they'll be trying to do as much as they can before morning comes. So it's settled then. I'll look into the other curse bearers by night. And once the city wakes up and I can start asking questions, I'll investigate the kidnapping as well. Wow, you're paying this guy double. I'll even try and find Miss Shirashishi as part of the bargain. Thank you. That's more than enough. We done talking? Oh, now then. I should get to work. There's only so much time before sunrise. I'll call you if I find out anything new. You stay here and keep a lookout. All right. There's no telling what kinds of curses you might find out on the streets tonight. Don't go outside if you can help it, and try to be ready for anything. I will. Well, if that's all, I should be going. Would she stay inside? I'm gonna save here. Because I don't want that one thing to happen again. I probably didn't save properly. That'd be me annoying. I don't want to do that again. I'd rather not. My throat would die faster. Oh gosh, she does not listen. A nice thought. Summary of previous events. Despite having contained the curse of the haunting clappers, Hare Shikima is determined to use a rite of resurrection by stealing the remaining curse stones. She instructs a private investigator, Richter, to find the other curse bearers. She looks like she's outside. Why are you outside? Did you not hear what he said? Stay inside. If you stay inside, I mean, I'm not saying that the curse bearers cannot just come in, but you're more likely to be safer. You know what I mean? You don't have to deal with all that shit. Shikima matched in reception room. It's been almost an hour since Richter left. He promised he'd call me if anything happened. But he hasn't. So all I can do is wait and wait. I have to look at these again? Should I put a record on? No, it's too late for that. I'm not in the mood for music anyway. The flowers put me at ease just a little. That old hanging scroll. I've seen it too often to feel anything from it now. You could tell that she really don't give a fuck a lot of things. Even that screen doesn't do anything. I swear to God, if I just look up and something creepy up in my fucking house, I'll be freaking out. There's nothing on at this hour. I see no point in turning it on. Shit, I'm bored. What's newspaper? What's this? A newspaper? It must have fallen out of the chair. Don't read it. Read it. What the fuck? I don't know. Hold on. Just look at everything else first. Come to think of it, I never offered him a tea. Not that I ever learned how to make it. Oh. Oh yeah, you've been in a prestige home and everything. You probably didn't have to do much. My husband used to complain that it was too dark, but I rather like the gloom. Well, especially now when you're a little more sag. It's a fax machine. I really find use for it. Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah, nobody else one really. I'm waiting for Richard to contact me, but he hasn't. Oh, using that phone. Okay. Why is it still... Oh, okay. Well, I guess we could look... Oh, yeah, we've got the clock. I've got the clock. The ticking seems so loud. It just goes to show how quiet it is. So that's why you could just play music. They're less freaky. A little scary. Okay, fine, whatever. I guess we read it. It's a newspaper. I only leave them in here for the guests. I hardly ever read them myself. I don't think I've ever taken the time to go over one in years, in fact. What do you do? I'm not being mad at you, lady, but like, what do you do for the hobby? You just sit here in the gloom and darkness in your thoughts? I'm sad for you. I can't imagine just sitting here not doing anything. I would just at least draw or listen to music or something. Damn it. I mean, maybe that's how she is, because she don't find any joy in life, so why would she try? I'm sorry for a little depressing. I'm sorry. I'm trying to be understanding. I don't know. I'm sorry. I just want to do something to distract you from your pain. Well, it's not like I have anything better to do. Oh my God. Do I have to read all these? You guys want me to read all these? It looks like the city's biggest problem right now is pollution. Well, if I'm reading here, at least she's doing something. I remember now how the air and water used to be even more polluted. The river was covered in scum from all the sewage and industrial waste, and it stank so badly it made my eye water. Dang. You're fine, Yumeko. Eventually, people started getting sick, and it couldn't be ignored anymore. Unfortunately, it's gotten better since then. Although the air around the industrial district is still filthy with gas and smog. Yeah, that's how it works. But that's it. I swear to God, please don't jump scare me with any random monster come out of my room. I'll be really freaking out. I can't remember the last time I actually read it. Right? I don't remember reading it. If I do read it, I usually just actually don't really read it. I just look at the comics and then like maybe mess with the Sudoku at the end. That's really it. God, that's stanky. Yeah. If there's one thing Honjo never wants for, it's horrific crimes. They found a police officer dead in a local park just the other day. Wait, what? What? Oh, wait. Is this with Shogo? Or something else? A lot of my family are in the police. I hope it wasn't anybody I knew. What? I think they would contact you if it was someone you knew. I don't read the newspaper anymore. Close enough. Not since last year. It brings back bad memories. Okay, I get you. So like she saw like, you know, like stuff about her son and stuff like that, and I think it gives her really negative feelings. Well, girl, we gotta do something. I can't. Is there an end of these? Oh my God, Sudoku at local high school. Oh, I remember that a high school girl jumped off a roof about a week ago. She was bullied, I think. Or maybe it was something about exam pressure? That's awful. Oh my god. What? But... No, this can't be right. Her name... Michio Shiraishi from Komagata High School? Wait. Wait. Wait, wasn't it? Wait. Hold on. Hold on. Now that's the same name of the person, of the teacher that said, like, he saw that student go, like, lure the child. I got it wrong. I got it fucking wrong. Hold on a sec. Okay, that's a friend. That's the one who... Oh, I got it wrong. I thought it was this girl who got the boy. No, it was actually her. Oh, at least that's what the teacher said. That's what Junoichi said. Right? He said he saw Michio. Oh. But, oh, we can't even ask her questions because he's dead. God damn. Oh. Dang. I got it all wrong. You can't blame me, though, because, like, I wasn't thinking. I thought, like, well, obviously this girl. I thought, like, she got the stone and, like, she just wanted to kill the boy. And she's like, yeah, let me do you and shit. But no, it was this. Was it? So. Wait. There's no way. She seemed, like, nice. At least that's what it seemed like. She said making her a favorite among the teachers. Yeah, is that. For real? Michio carries an ota, the memento of her father, with her at all times. No, this might be a curse stone. Maybe that's why she did. Like, okay, maybe I was right. Maybe like the person who took him was like obviously using a curse stone, but like it's the wrong student. It's this one, and she might have did it because maybe her father died. Hold on. Yeah, following her father's death 3 years ago and moving into a new house, Michio began avoiding Yako. Yeah, so. Okay, so, like, she seems good and shit, but, like, she actually probably has another motive, and she wants to probably murder the child to help, like, resurrect her father. Ah, it just go, okay. Okay, now I know what's going on. Okay. Well, I think I know what's going on. It can't be. All sorts of articles about the current state of the economy. Now that the post-war boom has passed its peak, we're moving into the era of large corporations. It's about 220, 230 yen to the dollar. Manufacturing is on the rise and exports are healthy. Dollar is down from its height and people are saying it could fall further. There's no denying how much the standard of living has improved in the past few years. It's common to own a car and television now, and supermarkets are better stocked than ever. I don't know why I feel motivated to check everything, because I feel like I don't know. She's not going to sit here, right? She's not just going to sit here and just... Oh, God! Fucking hell. I didn't think it'll ring. I mean, I've already screamed that for her, but louder than anyone else would. Okay. That must be him. Answer? I think. I don't know. Let's do it that way. Answer? I'm scared it's a trick. Hello? Shigima residence? What happened? Did I die? What's going on? 2 a.m. Komagata Bridge. Oh, okay, he called me, right? Or no? Yes? No? What's going on? You have to call me out to meet him, and we came here to Komagata Bridge. Okay. Richter, there's something I need to tell you. Funny, I was just thinking the same thing. Can you look at me, sir? A prank call? I mean, that'd be upsetting if it was a prank call. He's gazing down at the water. What does he see down there, I wonder? We're on Komagata Bridge over the Sumida River. There's a highway on the one side and a freeway on the other side. But they're both deserted this late at night. Do I have to read this? Although the bridge is spanning from the Sumida River, completed in 1927 as part of the reconstruction effort following the Great Kanto earthquake. It was notable both of its distinctive blue arches and the cutting edge for the time techniques used in the construction. There are many bridges stretching across the Sumida River, each boasting a unique structural form and design. Cool. Not sure why I need to know that, but I guess that's interesting. I'm scared there'll be like some weird freaky thing standing around. Nothing. Hold on, nothing. Oh, Sumida River. The Sumida River. The water is filthy and horrid, and at night, when it's still, it looks almost peaceful. Can I ask you something, ma'am? Oh! Is Sumida River what you Honjo folks picture when you think of home? I couldn't say. All I can tell you is that I can hardly stand the sight of it. Right. Should have guessed. This was where they found him after he went missing. All alone, floating in the horrible water. All I can think is how scared he must have been. How cold he must have been. What did he ever do to deserve something so awful? Fun trip, I guess. Yeah, probably. I've come here every day since then. And I pray to the river to give him back. To give me back my son. Day after day after day. You know, in olden times, people believed rivers marked where our world meet the next. So the act of crossing flowing water had a huge amount of spiritual significance. Back when Edo was founded, the people of Chuo saw the Sumida River the same way. They associated the far side of the river with the afterlife. The same place would later become Honjo. All their fear and revulsion accumulated there and took root. But then the Ryogoku Bridge sprang up after the Great Fire of Meiriki. And just like that, Honjo was part of the city too. And as it turned from farmland to a town, the people surrounded with man-made rivers and crisscrossing it with canals and waterways. I think this is the river, right? Weren't those to prevent flooding? That's what I was told. No, wait, fuck! I read it totally wrong! Weren't those to prevent flooding? That's what I was told. They were, but that's not all they were for. Their other purpose was to contain all the corruption that had built up on the far shore and stop it leaking through to our side of the Great Divide. Officially, they were a physical barrier, but unofficially, they were a spiritual one too. So, if I have this right, are you saying that Honjo is a place where the real world meets the afterlife? Exactly. That's why the rite of resurrection is here, rather than anywhere else, I'm sure of it. And it's probably why the 7 mysteries and the curses have survived to the modern day. And I guess that would make this spot we're standing now, right over the water, the border between life and death. If there ever was a place where bringing back the dead might be possible, I reckon it's here. It's funny that you mentioned praying to the river. That might have done more than you think. Is that supposed to make me feel better? Just thinking out loud, ma'am. Well, it's a nice thought. Oh, that's a pretty picture, actually. A Class A river. It's different. Do you rate rivers now? That is part of the Ana. I don't know how like anyone else would read this if they're not trying to avoid Ada, but whatever. Arakawa River system, which runs through much of the eastern Tokyo and empties into Tokyo Bay. During the Edo period, Sumida's riverbanks played a key role in the transportation of lumber used for construction. In addition to its logistical importance, it was also a place for the common folk to gather and enjoy activities such as a seasonal flower viewing or river bathing. And there exist many woodblock prints depicting such activities. The area became plagued with sewage issues when the surrounding environs. I go to the environment, but that's not what it says though. Were industrialized in the post-war period, but the situation has improved since. Many unique bridges span the Sumida River, including the Rigoku and Azumabashi River bridges. Well, I keep saying river, so I'm going to accidentally saying river, which attract a large number of visitors as sightseeing spots. Massive fireworks displayed in the summer are also always sure to draw a crowd. The river has served a cornerstone for both the city and its people, having both aided in its development and serving as an inspiring backdrop for countless works of art and literature. Okay. I expect to learn more about the river. Wait, there's more? Oh, that's right. There's one more memory I have of this river. Do you mind if I tell you? Go ahead. It must have been about 20 years now, when I was still a schoolgirl. Back then, the Sumida River was much filthier than it is now. It was full of garbage and industrial discharge. It was scummy and slimy, and it stank. You could look out over the water and see dead cats and dogs and pigeons just floating. Okay, I already did not like this fucking imagery I'm getting. Ugh, I hate that. And one day, among all the filth and garbage, there was a piece of my missing classmate's hand. What the fuck? What? My reaction exactly. It was almost a miracle when you stopped to think about it. What were the chances that someone would find a part of her that was still recognizable? She have a tattoo or something? How do you know it's hers? And that although everything but the palm had rotted away in the water. Oh my god, why are you telling me this? The part that was left would have an identical scar? And that they could tell if it had been a murder from the blade marks on the bone? Wait, are you talking about the Nejima murderers? So you have heard of it. I'm impressed. I assume you were but in elementary school at the time. I wasn't really aware of it then. I only heard about it after the fact. I had no idea the victim was a classmate of yours. Oh god, Jesus! I'm so sorry, sir. I was not expecting that face. I'm sorry. And the eyes doesn't help. Self-employed. Fumichika Nejima, the man who made headlines over 2 decades ago as the perpetrator of the brutal killings known as the Nejima murders. Never mind, you're an asshole. To be honest, it was a bit of a blur. A wave of chaos just parting around me. Something like that. They said the rest of her body must have sunk to the bottom of the river. They combed the riverbed, but they only ever found pieces. Everything else must have rotted and flowed out to sea afterwards. I heard that all the divers who have been looking for her fell ill. I mean, it's like a nasty place, because you said it was a nasty river. sorry for everyone involved, huh? It's funny. Everyone figures the river's filthy already, so one more piece of garbage won't hurt. But every little bit makes it worse. It's a vicious cycle. That's true. I know I wouldn't want to go rooting around down there myself. That's right. Which is why the riverbed is the last place anybody would go looking. Or so was the killer thinking, I suppose. The times were changing quickly back then. Things were confusing. Everyone seemed to be in a hurry. Young people were moving to Tokyo in droves. Some even ran away from home to make it in the big city. Also, if you're gonna throw a course like that, it's I don't know, depending how it's gonna flow with the river and shit, it might be spotted by someone else, you know. I mean, if you're gonna do that, I don't know why you didn't like bag it up so it's not so easy, to identify from just, just your eyes, because there are bridges here. Not saying he should do a better job of his job, but you know what I mean. And they made easy targets for bad people. A lot of them ended up disappearing without a trace. You see, back then, if you chopped a body up into tiny pieces and threw it in the river, it would rot quickly and discreetly and sink to the bottom, never to be seen again. I'm sorry, this is getting very dark. Are you saying what I think you're saying? They arrested him shortly after, Fumichika Nijima, the man who killed my classmate and cut her into pieces. He was so methodical about it. It couldn't have been his first crime. And people began to wonder how many other girls he murdered the same way. The police never found any evidence of other murderers in the end. But the river knows the truth. How many corpses has it swallowed up over the years, I wonder? That same thought spread through everyone's mind, and they started to avoid this area. So really, this river has been ranked with corruption for decades now. Or at least, that's how it seems to me. Well, was that interesting? Well, I can see why you don't have any good memories of this river. Definitely. With all that darkness lurking beneath the surface, there's no reason that you would. Still, if I may, ma'am, I'm surprised you know so much about the Nijima murders. Oh, we just came out to talk about the murders. It's fine enough, I don't feel safe. But how could I not? After all, I was the one who found that hand. The police actually wrote me a thank you letter. They said it was only thanks to me that they managed to bring Nejima to justice. Poor lady needs therapy immediately. Yeah, exactly. She's going through so much death. She almost seemed like indifferent to it, She don't seem to be bothered by it at this point. That was the only time my father ever said he was proud of me. That's even more sad. Imagine your parents proud of you because you found a body. That's not body, but a body part. That's even worse, but still. I guess it wasn't the killer's day. Sometimes I wonder if he resents me for it. There's more to this fucking river. Oh my god. Okay, I guess there's nothing too creepy as of now. Hopefully. I don't want to keep talking about the river and then someone stab me from the back. God damn it. The Samita River. I have nothing but awful memories of it. Yeah, that would make sense. Double checking. Gonna be too careful, especially with. Oh, it's a camera. No, not camera. Pff, fuck me. Oh, that's so cute. I like this one. Look at that. It's a flamingo with that. What's called? I don't know what they call it. They tend to be like the delinquent students. Look at that. Look at that outfit. It's cute. Another one. Nice. I wonder if I could. I don't think I'll miss them because I've been using. I'm very good at like checking everything. Are there more? I'm like, oh, suddenly this game got interesting. Stickers. Burp stickers. Dude, you see what I say? Do you see what I see? I go first? You go first. You go first? You go first. Please, go ahead. Alright then. I've been poking around places connected to the 7 mysteries, looking for the curse bearers. And I think I found a few candidates. Oh, he's gonna list. Oh, that guy. I didn't know much about that guy. I'll keep saying it. He was my big O main character. I don't remember his name. First, a tall man ran to in Kishibori Park. I asked him for directions, trying to probe him a little, but he turned the questions right back around on me. And he was out there the second he figured I wasn't, wait, what? I think I read this totally wrong. And he was out of there the second he figured I wasn't what he was looking for. I got the sense curses were nothing new to him. I'm about 40% sure he's a curse bearer. You're right. Then there's this middle-aged guy I saw on South Warigisua Street. There's no question about this one. He had one of the curse stones in his hand. The line from behind looks like the teacher. Is it the teacher who has the stone? Not that other girl? That other student? Huh. And maybe he has one, then he wouldn't be scared to go confront that student and... Oh. Maybe. Possibly. No, wait, no. It's a different teacher, isn't it? Because there's another teacher who's just... No, that's a history teacher. So that he definitely has it. Unless it's Junichi, but from behind it looks like Junichi in my opinion. I can't tell. He had a nervous air about him too. It was clear he was up to some shady business. Gathering soul dregs, I bet he made a good target. Ah, yes, him. I remember him. He'd be easy to kill. Cause I have his thing off. The thing is, you have to shove a lighter in his pocket. Next up is a pair, a young man and a woman I saw around Rigo Goku Bridge. Actually, when I was a detective, she was not there, so I don't know what she's all about. Why she's there? Nothing makes life and death drama more interesting and compelling than collectible stickers. You got that right. This time, the man came up to me and asked me flat out if I was a curse bearer. Wow, he didn't sugarcoat it at all. I told him I didn't know what he was talking about, and he backpedaled and left. Looks like they lurk around here often, looking for kindred spirits. Oh, don't you dare say that! Ah, I was not expecting that. No, don't you dare say kindred spirits. How dare you? No, you leave kindred spirits alone. I mean, I know that's not what you're referring, but like it just triggers me a little bit. Would be my guess. Though it didn't seem like they were quite working as a pair. Really? I mean, I guess she was staying around behind him, just hanging out. I'm not sure if she's just there to keep a lookout or something. Gathering soldiers in a group might be a decent idea if you could make it work. Or perhaps it was actually her stone, and she gets him to do all the dirty work. She don't know how to do it. I don't know how the relationship works. I'm just guessing my ass off. But with things being how they are, it's got to be hard to find folks one could trust. They got brass though. I don't know what their deal is, but I'd like to find out. Oh no! He actually knows! He actually knows! But did he know? Did he know which one? Last is 2 detectives I've seen sniffing around. The police are involved? Not necessarily. A body turned up in a local park a few days ago. So they might be looking into that. Still, the parts got ties to one of the 7 mysteries. Might be it was a curse that did the guy in. And if they were sending in detectives from the head office, then something got to be up. How do you know where they're from? Let's just say that when you're in this business, there are some faces you get to know. So he doesn't know if they have it. Okay. But to be fair, the Tetsuo, when we were playing him, he didn't kill anyone. He's just confiscating stones. So even if like he decides to like go after him, he only just getting a lot of stones, which I guess benefit them. But they probably wouldn't find that many soul dregs inside the stone, depending like when he snagged those from the curse bearers. For the Vox fans out in the wild trying to recruit more members. No, shh. No. I mean, you could join whatever you want. But what do they do with this? Nah. Don't tie us into this. Anyway, that's everyone who's caught in my eye. Let me check something. Hold on a sec. I need to check something. Sorry, I'm just seeing something. I'm gonna figure it out later, I think. Yeah, don't worry about it. Do it supposed to do it now. No! You found all of them in so little time? I really did hire the best. It's all in their name, ma'am. Richter Kai P.I. This doesn't really flow well, but alright. No, wait. Make that Richter Kai Investigator Extraordinaire. Okay, well, I don't know how I feel about adding Extraordinaire at the end, but yeah, whatever makes you happy, I guess. An Investigator Extraordinaire. Is that why you can dress like that without drawing attention to yourself? I thought that's just how he wants to dress. Not gonna lie. You bet. An investigator extraordinaire can blend in like a chameleon in any outfit. No, that's not how it works, but whatever makes you comfortable, I guess. Because to me, you stick out like a sore thumb. Well, that aside, that middle-aged man and the young couple sound the most promising, am I right? Whatever we pick, it's still too early to make a move. Fucking expressions. It seems like the curse bearers are less involved with each other than we thought. Plus, there's still others we don't know about. I say we hang fire and see how things play out. That's true, because if you want them to have more soul dregs and you don't have to work as hard, you're gonna have to give them time to like snatch all those souls. Once more bodies start showing up, they'll get the pot nice and hot. Pot, point, whatever. And once it's boiling, our chance will come. There's something I need to tell you. What's up? Well, that girl, Michio Shiraishi, excuse me, the one who was with Shuichi on the day of the kidnapping, that's her. Well, wait, no, fuck, I think I messed up on that. Fuck, she said it. Well, fuck me. She's dead. She's what? The student who committed Sudoku last week. That was her. I heard something like that happened. I never got the name though. Talk about bad luck. I guess it makes sense for that lead to not go anywhere because like they want an excuse to just continue to do this instead of like trying to find a kidnapper. We finally get a lead, only to find it's turned into a little dead end. Heh. Get it? Dead end. Alright. Unless her death was the whole reason Junoichi was so shaken up. He said she was going to curse him. Was he talking about her taking revenge from beyond the grave? It seems like we're back where we started. Not necessarily. That teacher knows something. I'm sure of it. At the very least, I put my money on him having something to do with Mishirashi's death. Is there anyone this lady knows that's still alive? Detective dude better watch out because now it's his pattern, right? He might be next. Honestly, he probably would be next. You know, like, think about it. Like, why wouldn't she kill him after all this is done? You know? Wouldn't she? Then be one less person. And then no one would know what she did, right? Granted, she didn't kill anyone yet. That's why he's so scared of being cursed by her. I see. And also something tells me he knows more about your son's kidnapping. In any case, I think I've got a good idea of what she's hiding. Called a hunch. A hunch? Well, more of a theory. Okay, theory. Okay. Gotta take a guess. I couldn't say. I can't. I could guess. I think I could guess. Yeah. Let's try that. I can't say for certain, but I gotta make it so that I could figure out what I'm trying to say. Okay, well, I'm gonna say, Mr. Junoichi silenced Michio Shiraishi with a murder, with a curse, with a blackmail. The curse? The curse. What if Mr. Junoichi silenced Michio Shiraishi with a curse? What do you think? I mean, it's far-fetched, right? Seemed to me that he was more scared of what someone else might do. That might be a little bit far-fetched. I mean, I think he got a stone recently, so I don't know. I see. I'm sorry if I disappointed you. I'm sorry, I didn't get it right. God damn it, whatever. I'm not really cut out to play detective. Well, no point dwelling on speculation. The truth we'll find out. Well, out in time. Doesn't matter if I got it right or not. I hope not. Right now, I think we need to have another chat with Mr. Junoichi. Save like the wind. I'm not sure what's going on. Maybe Mr. Junoichi didn't have the stone. Maybe he like pushed her. But if she has that stone, she would have killed him, right? Is something wrong? Not really. It was just struck me. It's been 20 years since the Nijima murders. So it has. Not to spook you or anything, but I thought you might be interested in knowing. Life in prison doesn't always mean life. There's precedent of the first-time offenders being allowed out on parole after 20 years. Only if they are found to show remorse and the desire to reform themselves, of course. That's right. I'm impressed you know so much. Still, it's hard for someone with a criminal record to integrate into society. I hear they've been trying to fix that recently, matching inmates with jobs and accommodation. Oh, really? They keep an eye on him, on them, of course, and make them report in for regular checkups. But to avoid discrimination, they keep the inmates' records a secret from everyone but their employees. Employers. Excuse me. Damn it. They have given particularly notorious criminals new identities so they won't be recognized in the workplace. My. The way you put it. It's like you're saying Fumichika Nijima could be out on parole right now. Back in society under a new name with nobody any the wiser. Actually, if he didn't lose weight, I could pretty sure we could recognize him. Not trying to be mean, just saying. He has that he has a very memorable face. It's possible. As it happens, a little birdie told me about a big name making parole a few months back. Okay. I don't know if that was Nejima, but our discussion just now did bring it to mind. I see. How unsettling. Now that you mention it, I just remember something too. Imagine she actually would go after him right now. It's like, hey, this is a bad guy. This is a bad person. We should get rid of him. What is it? I was passing Komagata High School a little while ago when I saw someone. A janitor. I think, and I could have sworn he remembered me of Fumichika Nijima. No, wait, no. I could have sworn he reminded me of Fumichika Nijima. Wait, that was him? Wait. No way. Really? No way. Wait. No fucking way. So we have the janitor. What's his name? I don't remember. Call his stupid name. God damn it. I'm gonna painstakingly go through this shit. Do they have him here? There he is. There's him. And then we have... So he's Makoto's... I'm sorry. Can it be him? I can't tell. He could lose weight. Part hair is kind of similar, but also time and age. The eyes kinda... I don't know. How did it remind you of him? I can't tell what it's totally different. Almost nearly different. I don't know what you mean. Wait, what was the nose? It's kind of the same nose. But is that how they draw noses? Oh yeah, I guess that clearly could be him, but I don't know. Because the nose could be... Nose look kind of same. No, I'm to the wrong person. I'm sorry. I go back. I don't know. I can't tell. But she said it, so maybe she knows. I don't know. Oh. He looked a little different after 20 years. I mean, a little. All right. Much thinner than I remember too. I told myself I was just seeing things. But perhaps it was him after all. That'd be bad. Like, he killed, like, your classmate, and then he decided to go back and work at the school. That's really bad. I imagine they wouldn't allow that. So, what next? The big question now is what the rest of the Crispers are up to. Luckily, the Shimino River is a good distance from any of the 7 mysteries. It's unlikely the other Crispers will come all the way here. I can finally have a moment to think. I see. Alright. Excuse me? What? Huh? Who? Oh, fuck! We did it! Oh, why are we talking out... I was gonna say, why are we talking right out here? We should be, like, at home. Or just on the phone. How am I gonna be safe? Huh? Oh, it's that lady! It's that lady from before. That guy. With that evil guy. Is that a woman's voice? Who could it be? It is I, the strange woman. I don't know how I can voice her now. Maybe I'll give her a higher pitch voice. Where did she come from? It's like she appeared out of nowhere. Was that a pitch? Ah! God damn it. What the fuck? I wasn't going to come that close. I didn't mean to startle you. I'm terribly sorry if I've gotten the wrong people, but would you happen to be the curse bearers? What the fuck? Why would you randomly ask that? Well, it's clear that she knows. Damn it, she knows. Fuck. Put a lighter in her pocket. Hurry. Get it. Yeet. Curse bearers. What's that, then? It means someone who's gathering souls for the rite of resurrection. Does she not recognize, Richter? Didn't he say he asked them and they just fled when he said, I don't know? Did she just forgot, or she, I don't, or what? Hey, Yuma was looking and playing chess. Lost a lot. Aw, how's it going? Did you just get scared by a woman? I just got jump scared. I wasn't expecting her to come close to me. I just thought she would vanish and run away. Then, yeah, I'm doing okay. Don't worry about it. I'm not good at chess, so the fact that you could play, you know, good on you. You have heard of the rite of resurrection, haven't you? Everyone's talking about it. No, bitch. Do I look like a fucking person who cares about that shit? Calling me intrigued. Care to tell me more, Miss? What was your name again? Oh, silly me. I'm a Yamatono. University student. This might be a trick. Because I swore she should. There's no way. There's no way she wouldn't recognize Richter. Richter has a fucking, like, that outfit. There's no way. I wouldn't forget him. Yeah, fair. I didn't expect a woman to get close to me. Shush! That's not what I meant. Can I resurrect you? Nah. I already died enough. I'm permanently immortal as a ghost. Is there anything else I should be worried about? He's hiding it well, but I can sense that he's got his guard up. Could there be more to this girl than meets the eye? He knows. He knows who this bitch is. He knows. There's no way that he would not recognize him. He asked him a question. I should ask her what her deal is. Oh, okay, that's all we have to say. Okay, I guess safe. That bitch guy is not behind me. She says her name is Ayame. I guess she's around 20. She must be brave walking around alone this late. Or maybe there's more to it. She's scheming. Don't trust her. There's more to the rite of resurrection than meets the eye, you see. So the best way to collect soul dregs is to kill other curse bearers. And that's about the size of it. I hope it wasn't too much to follow. Not that it matters. I'm just gonna kill you. I mean, that's what it doesn't seem like right now. I don't like this woman. I don't like her. Don't trust her. She's sus. She's sus. She's capital S-U-S sus. She's so suspicious. Like, why would you randomly say that? There's no way she forgets about him. I think she figured, well, he knows about it. We gotta kill him, you know? Or, I don't know. There's no way she forgets about him. There's no way. Would anyone forget someone wearing just like this out in the wild? No way. No. I think I got the gist. Funny old world we live in, huh? So, are you saying you're one of these curse bearers? No, well, not quite. It's complicated. I'm not, but Yutaro is. I like how she just throw that other guy on the bus. What? No, you're being paranoid. No. You gotta believe me. This bitch was hanging out with that guy, the dirty guy. Okay, and like he's doing all the killing, but she was there. She was there in the background, just standing there, menacingly. For real. Yutaro? Is that your boyfriend? Oh heavens, no! Just a friend. His full name is Yutaro Namigaki. We're, I suppose you could say, partners in crime. Look at this bitch. This is a fucking bitch. Find a way of putting it. I swear to God. Is he not? No. I can't imagine she's here by herself and he's not nearby. It doesn't look like he's nearby. Okay. I'm making sure. Gotta double check. Can never be too careful. Hey now, just because they're creepy doesn't mean they can't just hang out. We were playing in another gameplay with them. They are definitely up to no good. She was nearby when like I was murdered with the legs. The legs. Do you remember the legs? So where's Yutaro now? Well, about that, he's not actually a curse bearer anymore. Eh? What? He's more like a former curse bearer. Former? How so? I don't really know the details myself, but apparently he lost his curse stone. What kind of moron who lost it? There's no way. You're lying. She's lying. She's lying because we get our guard down. There's no way he lost it. He looks the university student, okay? And he is like when we were with him, he was so obnoxious about like able to kill us and shit. He was like, "Oh, I'm so smart and shit." There's no way he would fucking drop something like that. No way. She's fucking lying. Look at that fucking face. The fucking lying bitch. Psh, psh, psh. You lying bitch. I know your lies. I should have a little pouty face like that with me. Tip him right. He makes such a show of being a top student, only to flunk it where it counts. So now I'm out here looking for curse bearers myself. If you want something done right, do it yourself. Also, why? Does it make it seem like she wants to kill, even though she doesn't have the stone? Like, why is she so like she seemed like murder crazy if you think about it. Why you approached us? So anyway, why if I asked you why you thought I was a curse bearer? Oh, that! I'm terribly sorry. I was so rude. I saw the two of you out late at night, and I suppose I made assumptions. Hee hee. Oh God, I don't know why I'm doing this. I'm making her more annoying. Oh, I don't like her lying. I don't like her. She's lying. Yeah, she's definitely lying. The fucking bitch. Gotcha. Sorry if we gave you the wrong idea. Out of the interest, what was your plan if we did turn out to be a curse bearers? I'm gonna kill you! I'm just kidding. Well, maybe. Why not? Great question. And the answer is, I was going to ask you very nicely for your curse stones. This expression again. And you thought we would have given them to you? Just like that? You son of a bitch! I'm just kidding. Well, maybe not. But you know what they say. You never know until you ask. I'm dumb like that. You must really love your boyfriend if you're willing to try something that risky. I told you again, it's not my boyfriend. Oh goodness, no, we're just friends, for real. I'm slowly dying inside when I'm giving her this. I feel like she's trying to play up that she's stupid. That way we could put our guard down. There's no way. There's no fucking way. My life doesn't revolve around him, you know. It's someone else. I don't know. I'm sorry I'm annoying you guys. I'm annoying myself. It makes you feel better. He lost it? How did he do that? Oh, you know, Butterfingers. I wasn't with him at the time, so I don't know exactly what happened. All I know is that he came back saying he didn't have it anymore. Such a moron. Baka. I'm sorry. For real, no cap. Although, well, it's strange that you probe into that of all things. I'm just a curious sort, that's all. Sorry if it's a touchy subject. How's it touchy? When she's doing all of this, you're bound to be asked those kind of questions, alright? You're gonna say, oh, you just lost it? Like, just like that? What the fuck? Can I throw her into the river? Yeah, I'll help you. I'll help you with the legs.
Oh, I don't mind. I don't particularly care about keeping it a secret. I'm dumb like that. Utah can be a little irrational sometimes, so I have to keep a level head on my shoulders. As you can see, I'm the smarter one of the two. Anyway, you aren't a curse bird, so I'm just bothering you, aren't I? Please ignore me.
You're right there! I'm gonna ignore you, you fucking bitch. So what are you trying to do with this rite of resurrection?
Well, Utah has his own plan all laid out. I don't know if I can get behind it, though. It seems, how do you put it? Self-centered.
Why you're doing it?
I mean, if you got a chance to resurrect the dead, it would be a waste not to use it on someone that really matters, right? You know, someone I care about is way more important than who he cared about, right? So I was planning to steal his curse stone at the last second and use it for myself.
I knew it, you fucking bitch! You scheming, manipulative bitch! I told you, you can't trust her. Sus.
Well, I totally lost it anyway. Son of a bitch.
Sorry.
Oh, but don't tell Taro I was going to do that, okay? I didn't think he'd be happy. I don't think he'd be happy to hear it.
Of course, keep your secrets in my business. I don't give a fuck.
My, aren't you dashing?
I swear, I'm gonna hurt. This is making me in pain inside. Why am I doing this? Sounds like you will really have your heart set on this, right? What were you hoping to use it on?
Do you promise you won't laugh? It's my fucking pet guinea pig.
Just kidding. Cross my heart.
Well, then let me tell you my master plan. Prepare to be amazed. Ahem. I'm an art student, you see. Woodblock prints are my specialty. Ukiyo-e in particular.
Ukiyo-e, huh? You must be a culture layer. It's very hard for me to go back and forth from a very deeper voice than my usual and a very high pitch than my usual.
Really? Do you think so? Everybody says it's a strange interest for a girl to have.
Oh god, she's that expression. I'm not expecting that.
You know, people often think of ukiyo-e as some inaccessible, high-class art form. But that's actually totally untrue. Back in the Edo period, it was the art for the masses, amusement for the common people.
It's a goldfish.
So when you think about it, we feel exactly the same thrills from every brushstroke as they did. Back then.
Oh, sorry, I stopped there because I didn't know it continues.
Isn't that fascinating?
What does that have to do with anything, bitch? Huh, yeah, I guess. I like how she's like, the fuck is this lady on about?
And as far as I'm concerned, the undisputed king of ukiyo-e is the one and only Hokusai.
Oh my god, she's gonna bring back alive someone she like famous and like admired. I mean, I like the fact that she's an artist. I am an artist too, but like still. She's doing all that, and like, who knows? Like, you know, I get, you know, I admire. I have some people I admire really, really, really wholeheartedly too. But like, she's doing all that for this. That's gonna be hard because like, if people like see this guy like randomly like alive, they'll be like, bringing up a lot of questions and shit.
Have you heard of him?
Sure, I have. He's famous. Didn't he live somewhere around here back in the Edo period?
That's right. You're just as knowledgeable as you look.
Honestly, if you pick someone back alive from that far back, they're probably gonna get a fucking whole time. Like, he's just gonna he's just gonna be going crazy. There's a future, you know. You're gonna kill the poor man a second time.
His 36 views of Mount Fuji are so iconic. They're the only works of his most people know. Yeah, I actually like this. Yeah, I like this art. Not gonna lie. But Hokusai was so much more than just mountains and waves. That's the only the tiny tip of a veritable iceberg of work.
I've gotta admit, I only really know him from those landscapes myself. I mean, they're good, you know.
Oh, don't worry about it. Anyone can learn.
Oh, fuck. Hold on, wait. Shit. Freak me out over a bit. Oh, God, sorry. So if they are that old, would they have to pay taxes? I don't know. I'm not sure. Would they? I mean, he's dead though. So he's supposed to be dead. So I don't think he would pay anything. He's just dead. I'll say there'll be a lot of questions if they brought him back alive and they're like, what? I mean, that means people will think, like, are you dead or you been hiding this whole time? But then also, you found, like, the fountain of youth? The fuck? I don't know what's going on. She's gonna have this guy come back to life because she admired him a lot. I mean, I get that he probably could make more works of art, but, like, the time is gonna be messing with his mind and shit. Everything will be crazy. And, like, I think she's doing it selfishly. Obviously, she want to talk to him. I bet she's like, I'm your biggest fan, you know, and shit. You know. Sometimes you have to, like, you know, let these people go. You know, you bring them back alive. It's gonna be like so much shit going on. I don't know what's gonna happen with the time, like the timeline or whatever shit.
When Hokusai died at the age of 90, he left behind over 30,000 drawings.
Also, if he bring it alive, he's like really old. Would he live any longer after that? You know, it's not like I'm not saying old people don't deserve to be resurrected. I'm just saying, you know, like he lived a life. That's actually very good age. You know, like back then, you know, people don't live that long. You know. And then you're like, you know, like now you just, you know, brought him back. Like, you know, like what? I mean, all his family was already dead already by the time he gets to 90. But still, you know, do we really should bring him back? Imagine it's like his aunt. Like, does he have like children? Imagine how freaked out they would be. Yeah, 90's pretty good. Yeah, 90's pretty good. Like, why are you bringing him back? You're very selfish in doing that. You know that, right? And you're not like, she's not like, I don't think she's related to him. I don't think. She said she's an art student, right? We'll see.
That's multiple drawings a day for 80 years. Amazing, right?
That's amazing, yeah, because, you know, not everyone could fucking make art and, like, you know, make a living out of it. So he kept on drawing right up until his old age, huh? Impressive.
But even in his final years, he was never satisfied with his own work.
Okay, that's relatable. I can't help it. I'm not ever going to be satisfied with my own work either. Getting commissions, like that, like people ask me, can I get a commission from you? Honestly, I'm never going to open them because I always going to feel like I'm not good enough. I feel I'm not good enough for, like, a lot of people, like, hard-earned money because I still feel like I have a lot to go to even get money out of it, you know, and it's just painful. And I know people, my friends, like, no, you're good, but I can't help it. It's my mindset. I can't help it, you know. It's just who I am. Teach me to paint that new man. I can't paint that. You think I could paint that? That I mean, I could make my own version of it, but it won't be good. Not as good. It'd be different.
His dying words were, should heaven afford me but 5 more years, I shall finally become a true artist.
I don't know about that. If I were to say that, I probably still wouldn't be satisfied. It's just how it is. You're supposed to not think your art is perfect. You always want to try to improve your art. That's a good thing. So, to think that, you just need 5 more years and you become a perfect artist, I don't know. I think that's something he kind of thought about. But I don't know if that's true, because, I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Yes, I do think you can do it. nah. I could draw my own version. I could never do exactly with that. Also, you want to draw something unique to you, you know? I don't want to copy and shit. I don't want to copy his work. Also, it's really hard. It looks like it's very nicely detailed. Probably could do, I could probably do something similar, but I don't want to, I feel bad for me to, I feel bad if I try to copy perfectly, you know?
Even on his deathbed, he still thought he had more to learn.
I mean, I feel that way also. Whatever, fine. I'm not trying to be jealous or anything. I'm just saying, this mindset is very common in artists. At least I think. At least I feel like it should be.
He was already the greatest painter and artist of this era. Who knows what he could have done with more time?
Yeah, but, like, again, he died at a very, like, old age. I don't know how much he can do.
Well, that's what I want to find out.
I hope you don't get disappointed if she's somehow able to resurrect him. Hold on. Are you saying?
Besides, he always said he wanted to move out of 100 houses, but he only made it to 93. Isn't that just tragic?
Honestly, he probably would have said the same thing if he did 5 more years, like she said. He was never satisfied. Exactly! That's what I'm saying! He just said the time, because he would feel like it will be enough time for him to get better. But even if that time probably passed, let's say he did get to grow up to be like 95, did what he said he was going to do. I'm pretty sure he wouldn't be satisfied with that either. He'd be like, 5 more years, please. 5 more years. You know, it's just like when you're sleeping and tired, you want to stay in bed. I don't know, 5 more minutes. 5 more minutes. Because there's not enough. It won't be enough. Is this how it is? You know, I feel the pain of it. There's no way. And you bring him back alive, like, everything changed. I don't know. I feel like it's just, oh my god, the poor old man. I know he wanted to, but there's no way. I don't think he'll ever be satisfied with his art. It's just how it is. It's just, I think if he's like me, then yeah, definitely. There's no way to ever be satisfied. You always want to get better. Oh no. Nuh-uh. No way this is going where I think it's going.
Imagine the masterpieces he could create with modern techniques. I feel all dizzy just thinking about it. Yeah.
I mean, there's no way. She is so, like, I get it, but, like, fuck it, he's back there where there's no TV. You're gonna freak him out. You've gotta be kidding me. I like how Richter, like, was more supportive of her wanting to bring back her son, and, like, more annoyed with this woman wanting to bring back an older artist. I mean, that makes sense. If I bring my son won't be culture shocked. You know what I mean? Or, like, you know, time, like, he would know this time. He wouldn't be, like, freaked out by seeing TVs and cars and shit. Sorry. The person you bring back alive is going to go through so much pain. So, if I understand correctly, you want to use the right of resurrection to...
That's right. I want to bring Hokusai back to life.
Well, that's certainly a novel idea. I feel like if you insult her, she'd be upset. Oh, I could see she is, like, brimming with anger. She's like, how, like, really? Like you want to bring back alive your fucking old artist from back whenever, like when you already lived a fucking full life. Like, I could feel it. She's ready to tear her apart. That's what she used it on? What a waste. This really is a nice portrait, though. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that properly either. There's a son. So the woman we just last seen, she has a son who died, who actually murdered. He was murdered by a kidnapper, and she wants to resurrect him back alive. You know. So the person we've been like talking to, she wants to resurrect an artist, which is this artist. Well, this is a painting, but which is upsetting because, like, of course, like, the mother thought, what a waste, because, you know, this person lived 90 years. I mean, that's a very good lifespan. Not everyone, not even our current, like, timeline would even, like, live that long. Yeah. I mean, we got distracted because we're talking about this artist, but still. Master ukiyo-e artist, 1760, 1849. So this is way back then, you know. hokusai was active during the late Edo period, considered to be the golden age of ukiyo-e in Japan. Born in Honjo, Hokusai spent most of his life in the area now known as Sumida City. Amongst his most famous works are the 36 views of the Mount Fuji and the Hokusai manga. Hokusai was a prolific artist from a young age and has left behind a wide variety of works, producing an estimated 30,000 pieces during his lifetime. That's a lot, by the way. That's a lot, oh my god. Though the general popularity of ukiyo-e declined during the Meiji period, Hokusai remained a core figure at the center of the I don't know how you pronounce that, Japonism movement, providing inspiration for countless artists around the globe. Despite his fame, Hokusai himself was said to be rather indifferent to money or decorum, and lived a life that quite appropriately resembled that of the whimsical and otherworldly scenes often depicted in ukiyo-e. Though he went by many names in his later years, he took on the title of Gakkyo Rojin Manji, or the Old Man Painter. Hokusai lived to be 90 years old and never lost his passion for art. That's nice. So this is the mother who's upset by Ayame, obviously, for like even considering bringing back someone else alive like this. Because he's an old guy and from a totally different period. There's no way he'll be okay when you resurrect him this time period. There's no way. Oh gosh, is that the time? I should be going. I need to get my hands on a curse bear before daybreak. Sorry for flagging you down out of the blue like that. Best of luck. I'm surprised the Yutaro guy would even like let her stay by him, and she don't really do anything. Like, what is his motive other than maybe he likes her? I don't know. Richter's upset, and she obviously she's upset. Ayame is a young woman working with Yutaro Namigaki. Yeah, because I don't know why she works with Yutaro. Other than she wants to get that stone, but I don't know why he allows her to be around her. Around him, I meant, excuse me. Her love for Katsushika Hokusai's ukiyo-e is so great that she wishes to resurrect him with the rite of resurrection. I mean, it makes sense for like some people who wants to resurrect someone who's famous. I'm pretty sure if you were to ask anyone, like, hey, if you want to have dinner with someone or hang out, or bring back someone alive to talk to them and hang out, who would be? You know, who's your celebrity that you want to hang out with? She'd probably be like, yeah, I'd rather bring back the artist who I admire greatly. Ayame is a clever but calculating university student who only has time for her own interests. I knew she's fucking not stupid. She is making the best of a recent boom in the popularity of female university students, incited by their appearance across TV commercials and radio programs. Ayame is content to ride this trend so long as it allows her to get her hands on whatever she needs and wants in life. Yeah, that makes sense. She's selfish. I'm not upset, just hungry. Recently, Ayame has figured out that the older men will fall for her if she acts a little bit stupid. I knew it! I told you! I called it! I knew it! I saw that bitch from a mile away. I knew it. I'm usually good at like telling from people. Although this is a fictional character, but whatever. She was approached by Yutaro Namigaki in town, and although she was not attracted to him, agreed to date him. I knew it! Look at me go! I don't even know this character. Look at me go. Agreed to date him because his family seemed rich. However, she does not think much of him as a human being and is beginning to grow bored of their relationship. She lied to me. But then again, she's so ashamed of him, so she probably don't want me, and she don't want anyone to know like she's dating him. Imagine she dumped his ass right now. Well, there goes trouble. If we're going after curse stones, we should keep an eye on her, too, if we can. Why do you say that? Before she left, she wished us best of luck. She got at least an inkling that we're curse bearers. My. There's a good chance we'll clash sooner or later. We're after the same thing after all. You head on back to the mansion, ma'am. I think I'll tell her for a while. I'm surprised we talk out here in the wild. I'm sorry, I feel like saving again just in case. Her story again is really deep. What the fuck? Damn, she reminds me of a lot of a character from Ace Attorney. Oh, really? I tried to play that game, but I didn't get far. That makes me a little sad. It's good that you have that skill, but still. The drawing thing wise, I'm not upset with my art. It's just sometimes I feel like I'm a little too critical on myself, and sometimes I want to get better and stuff. It's how it is, honestly. It's even harder when I see other artists are really good, you know. I'm not saying I would hate on them or whatever shit. It's just they draw amazing art, and I'm pretty sure they went through a lot of practice in order to get to that point. It's just I haven't got there, and I still don't feel so proud of it. So it's just how it is. It's an artist thing to constantly want to get better, improve. But I don't hate it. I don't hate my art. It's just I could do better. I head out. I have a good night stream, everyone. I think I'm gonna end the stream for now because it's late and my throat gonna die. Thank you guys for coming. Thank you guys for watching. Tomorrow I'm gonna be in pain. I'm gonna be playing Fatal Frame for an hour because I can't handle too much scare. It'll freak me out. And then afterward we'll play some membership Smash. Go play some Smash because I want to get better, or I don't know, maybe Smash button less. Or maybe just fun to play with you guys. That's fine too. No, spotting the people who are trying to manipulate people's skill. Oh yeah, it's cause there's some ways they act and behave that doesn't make sense, right? Like for me to figure that she is for me to find out that she's like a university student, it's kind of weird that she goes like full blown like dumb and talk to us like that. You know what I mean? Like, if you have a stone, would you, the first thing you think of is to run up to someone and tell them, hey, I got this stone. Like, it's just the behavior does not make sense, you know? You kind of thinking, why would she do this? Why is that? You know, why is she behaving like this? Other than she thinks she's safe, and she's playing her cards right, and she's actually very smart and clever. It's kind of good thing, because then I could protect myself a lot. There are times I see a character or see someone in real life, and I see through their like lies, and I'm able to avoid it because I saw it, you know, so you see it coming, you know. Yeah. Well, thank you. Don't worry about it. Have a good night. Thank you, Momento. Yeah. Thank you. I can't smash, unfortunately. It's fine. I mean, I can't smash actually better. I just want to get better. I mean, I tried to play a game with Oshi one time, and I only lasted until the very end because like I was able to avoid the hits, but then when it comes to one-on-one, I'm dead. I want to try to get a little better. Thank you guys for coming. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye. Love you guys. Bye bye. Bye bye.